Hi everyone, this is Michael Peng. I'll tell interesting stories to introduce Chinese culture and history. Today I'm gonna introduce a famous Chinese gangster TV series adapted from a real-life criminal case. It's so influential in China that it could be regarded as a representative of all Chinese gangster TV series. Let's watch The Conqueror. The story took place in 2001 in China, and the conflict is mainly between a responsible and competent director of Public Security Bureau and a cruel and foxy gangster boss. To make it easier to remember their names, let's just call them Angry Face and Big Nose. At the beginning of the story, Big Nose was waiting in a small dark alley with his followers. A few moments later, a man in a suit, let's just call him Suit Man, drove to the alley in a fancy car. Right before he was about to leave, Big Nose commanded to block his way out and murdered him with shotguns. This murder was soon reported to Angry Face. According to their primary investigation, Suit Man was a rich businessman with a very complicated social background. And the crime scene was very simple. Suit Man was shot in the head and chest, every wound was lethal, and all his money was left untouched. It was very likely that this case was a well-organized and pre-planned murder for revenge. With this information, Angry Face hosted a meeting on the investigation of the murder and decided to work on Suit Man's social relations. As the investigation went on, they found out an important clue. The owner of a small auto repair factory, let's just call him Squarehead, used to claim that he wanted to kill Suit Man. But Squarehead was very cunning. When the police officers came to his factory to look for him, he pretended to be someone else and tried to escape. It took a lot of efforts to finally catch him and take him to the interrogation. Squarehead said he did nothing and his claim to kill Suit Man was just angry words. He explained that his hatred for Suit Man started from the gangster fight between Suit Man and Big Nose. Before 1997, Suit Man used to run a game center. At that time in China, game centers were like casinos full of gambling games, so the protection provided by gangsters was necessary. Meanwhile, Big Nose was the gangster boss providing protection for another game center, so the conflicts between Suit Man and Big Nose were inevitable. One day, Suit Man came to ask Squarehead to talk to Big Nose and mediate the conflicts. But after Squarehead did his job, Suit Man not only refused to pay as reward, but also sent men to threaten him. That was why Squarehead hated Suit Man and had claimed to kill him. To prove his innocence, he also mentioned that Suit Man's protection, another gangster boss named Baldhead, played an important role in Suit Man and Big Nose's conflicts, and these two gangster bosses were still having many conflicts over the years. After hearing what Squarehead had said, Angry Face came to the conclusion that Squarehead was too weak to be the murderer. Suit Man knew this very well, and that was why he dared to break his promise after using Squarehead. But the conflict between Big Nose and Baldhead should be an important clue. On the other hand, after killing Suit Man, Big Nose was planning on his next move. After waiting for several days, he received another address, which is room 401 Building 3 Grant Street. Please remember this address, we'll come back to it later. With this information, Big Nose started his second operation. As usual, he and his followers came to check this place beforehand. After familiarizing the environment, they came back at night to commit the murder. But when they broke into the house, they only found an empty room and the receipt of a moving company. They immediately came to the moving company, barged in, found the moving record, and got the new address. At the very same night, they rushed to the new address and committed the second murder. Until now, Big Nose had committed 2 murders, while Angry Face hasn't found a way to stop him. What would Angry Face find in this following investigation? Will Big Nose be able to carry out his next plan? We'll find out the answers in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. This is Michael Peng. I'll tell interesting stories to introduce Chinese culture and history. See you next time.